2, we are live.
I know you'll see this and be so wonderful. The way you did that.
Welcome to the Kicking the Peanut Show.
And cracking the corn.
You are cracking corn and kicking peanuts around.
Yep.
Chucking
Some
the
people
cashew.
actually might say that when we kick peanuts, we're
I got you
kicking
there.
kids, but no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, kick those little
the
bastards
lovely-
into eating batteries. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Well,
love eating
anyway,
batteries.
I am. Hey, Creek. I am the Alice of Who, or Who is Alice. I'm joined by.
I'm Xander.
And who else was with me?
The Mac of DeMarco.
What?
Oh, well
What
the
the
Mac
hell
of
is that?
DeMarco.
Okay.
And this is the kicking. This is the Kicking the Peanut Show, where we talk about everything and anything that goes on around the world. But welcome to the show. And hey, how has your week been, Mr. Xander?
Miss Xander? What? Excuse me?
Hello,
Hold on a second, let me see.
Sorry, like.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm definitely a Mr. Xander. I can tell you that. Like, yeah, I am. I'm confirming it right now.
Dude, every once in a while your hair pops out like you have a bunny.
I know,
Like,
it's annoying me. Like, it's like, I do not have a man bun, okay? I have short hair.
You're literally
Alright.
looking like some sort of Tim and Eric sketch right now, like the ridiculous hair wigs going on.
This is why I asked you.
Boys.
That's why I said Miss Xander. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, how's
Anyway, I
your
lost
weekend, bud?
Well, my week's been pretty the same old, you know, like, although I gotta talk with you about Patreon. I want to get that set up and figure things out. So after the show, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
But, oh my god, we saw, like, I don't know how to categorize House Sharks, or House Shark, but my god, that
Oh my
movie,
God.
that movie is a masterpiece of shit. Like, I can't think of any other way. It is so bad.
It's so,
It's irredeemable. It's so
great.
bad. It's not so bad. It's good. It's just bad. But it's so bad. It's bad.
Dude, it has to go into like the Academy, like as we consider for the Academy Awards for how bad it is.
They got
It's
it.
ranked
They should
Great.
probably honestly, like, you know, make a new category just because of that movie. Like, oh my god.
Dude, it's like right up there with The Room.
That was
Oh man.
House Shark.
House Shark. No, like it's.
I haven't watched it. I don't even know what this movie is. But it sounds
I
like-
still don't know
my
what the
God,
movie is, and I've
dude.
seen it. Like. Oh
Yeah, we
god.
watched it last night. It was something else.
Oh my god, the scientist that got snuggled
Well,
by the
last
shark
night
and woke
before
up
that.
in a pool of shark goo. Oh my god. Like, holy shit.
Dude,
That
oh my
movie.
god! And then it obviously like left shark coming at you like to eat you. Oh my god, dude!
Oh man.
It's so horrifically
So it's up there with
bad.
Sharknado.
It's awesome.
No, Sharknado is nothing compared to this. Like, this is blazing a whole new trail. But before we continue, we've just been joined by.
The Golden Loon.
Welcome.
Thank you. What are you talking about?
Papa
What
Dude.
kind of movie?
Well, we're talking about my past week, and, you know, like, it's pretty much the
Oh,
same
okay.
except for this House Shark movie, which, like,
Oh
oh my god. You know what? Like, should we play we can play the trailer. You know, that shouldn't break
Yeah,
any.
just play the
House Shark
trailer for everybody.
Oh my god. Like, okay, let me,
Dude, this pop like
Yeah.
this movie is something else.
This is some stunt dog.
What?
Uh-oh!
in the plumbing right in front of me.
2000s
Then I saw
editing.
something
Jesus.
like a fin.
2002.
Oh my god. Jeez.
oh my god.
Trailer
It's
was
so
made on like
bad.
an iPhone. It's like a made on iPhone fucking trailer.
It's 2
right now.
hours long, too.
Oh man.
Dude, yeah, it's a long movie.
Sharknado. Jesus Christ. Ah.
We're
Don't
always
put
lucky
Jaws. Oh, they threw in Jaws. Do not put Jaws in there. My fucking word.
They made a joke. We gotta get a bigger house. Like.
Yeah, watch out. It's your realtor coming to collect your shit.
Actually,
no.
Actually,
Did you watch that for 2 hours?
Oh my god, the owner of the real estate, like, spoiler alert, the owner of the real estate people who was trying to sell that house, like, was so gung-ho on selling it that he actually pulled a grenade and he threw himself into the shark and it went off, but it didn't kill the shark.
Just
Yeah. Just like, how is that going to help you make money? You're killing yourself, you idiot. You know, like
You
just...
couldn't fucking fool me even to watching the trailer a second time. Do not have
this movie, the acting is like,
oh my god,
so bad.
I like how they did the little like zoom in on the face and he like shook a little bit like he's surprised. It just looks like he fucking bit down on something hard after eating a lemon and it hurt.
Let's not forget the Sharko vision. It's just blue, you know. Like, oh man. But anyway, no, like the rest of my week is like been pretty much same old. Like really trying hard to adhere to doing the shows on schedule. Like I thought about not doing the history show today because I didn't research right and everything. But I'm like, no, I gotta get this done. You know, I gotta be responsible. Like this is all I really got, so I gotta do it. So.
We were actually thinking about not doing the show today either.
Yeah. But what about you, Creek?
No, we got it.
What about you, Creek? And you're relatively, I'm not sure if you've been on the show before, but like, you know, welcome back. It's been a while. How's your week been? You know, how's your life been?
It's been great. I got engaged. I met Rochford at $1 million Extreme.
Let me play a cheer for your engagement there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Went to Alaska, Vegas, and Idaho. Nobody gives a shit about Idaho.
Well, I like their potatoes. Huh.
Funny enough, the potatoes that I got there don't even come from there. They come from China. But
Well,
that's
what? Oh, God.
Don't tell me that.
That's disturbing.
No, that is. They don't even have Idaho potatoes in Idaho.
That
They don't
is-
want them.
Wow.
But
Do they even still have cheese in Wisconsin anymore now? What is going on with today? Like,
it's
Dude,
all
I wouldn't know. I'm from Minnesota.
I wasn't
not
even talking to
Wisconsin.
you, Alice. Not this time.
Hey, a cheesehead is always a cheesehead, no
Yeah, I
matter
know.
what they have.
Yeah.
rude. That was rude as hell. Hey, I wasn't talking to you, fuckface. Ah! You know, that was rude. But fair enough.
No, you don't know. There's a
no,
back
you-
and forth
right.
between her and I.
Right.
She's born in Minnesota, but I always give her shit being from Wisconsin just to mess with her. So there's a back and
love
forth.
Wisconsin. First of all, Spotted Cow, phenomenal beer. Anybody willing to send me Spotted Cow to Massachusetts, please do. Can't get it out of
Spotted
Wisconsin.
cow. Is that anything like spotted dick?
Nope.
Nope.
Whoa.
It's a really good beer, but yeah, Wisconsin. Also, they have Culver's, so fucking got the one up on me. But you know what we have in Massachusetts?
The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America?
Homeless people overdosing on fentanyl.
Oh, well, that's over here, too. We got that.
That's just everywhere, really.
Yeah.
I
That's
saw
not really
somebody
a
passed out.
Massachusetts problem.
Passed out in the fucking like T line for the train,
Oh, no.
and they were just blacked out on fentanyl. I was like, oh, what a real great high that looks like. You just fucking, like die for 30 minutes.
Jeez.
That's terrible. It looks terrible.
Dude.
The high is probably terrible, and it
Yeah.
ruins
You know,
your life.
once upon a time, cocaine was good in the Midwest.
I don't think cocaine was ever good, but, yeah.
No, I was gonna say not any time
yeah.
in the world was coke good.
Oh no, in all honesty, like it's not good, but like
Why
they,
do that?
they watered it down by a lot of things. Anyway,
Bad advice
I don't
from
have
the
to worry about
1960s.
that.
Okay.
I love how I asked my grandmother how the 60s was,
Mm.
and as soon as I said that, instead of telling me how the 60s was, you know, being with my grandfather, yada yada, she goes, "You don't eat all day, you take diet pills, and it's basically speed." I was like, thanks for the fucking update, I guess. Cool. Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that
Not gonna
way.
ever do that, but thank you.
Well, what about you, Miss Alice? How's your week been?
Well, I had to work on my day off, and we have a show today. But otherwise, I'm actually doing good.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, like, I mean, aside from that whole thing. Like, I'm actually living the dream.
Yeah. You know, you're still breathing. You know,
Wake
like
up-
as the loon would say, you wake up and you're upright. It's a good day.
That's
know?
right.
Well,
That's right.
I sleep in dreams, wake up to the nightmare that's called life.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, but otherwise, like I've had a fairly, nothing aside from my mom being in the hospital again for pneumonia. And then like the crazy shit with my niece with
Yeah, let's not get into that. You're both of them are okay, right? Because
both of them are fine.
Okay.
They're living well.
All right.
Matters.
That's good.
So, anywho, we have some fun topics.
Yeah.
Start off with first time in history, we've lost a House Speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Who's voted out.
Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin
yeah.
McCarthy. Yep.
Which Trump has said
So
that he's
we
gonna
have-
be speaker. He's down to do it. So
Not exactly.
Well,
He said if they need him to
another
fill
part-
in,
I hope so.
well, until they pick a speaker, he would. I don't know
I gotta
what
be
that
honest.
means.
I hope so.
uh,
I'm a Trump fella, so hate me if you want.
Well,
I also don't look down on
I
people
am,
who aren't.
I
by the
am
way.
pushing for the
I'm not one of
Constitution,
those Trump people where it's like I'll look down on you if you're not. I'm not
yeah.
too crazy about him, but I don't mind him.
Well, also, like, we talk about it, like this last week, what's her name? Why am I having a brain for her name? But, Candace Owens. There
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm too
She
pregnant for
has,
this. Have you seen that?
I'm too pregnant. Don't wear a helmet. I'm too pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
She's
said that
what
too
now?
as well.
Yeah. Let me
I'm
see.
What are you trying to say?
What?
No. This is what Candace Owens said.
Okay.
Like she was up there. I was talking with you downstairs
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
about this. I'm trying to find the exact clip. But basically, like
Don't
she.
be a sport.
Oh, here we go.
I'm too pregnant.
What do you have to say
for
to the
this.
trans students on this campus who feel actively victimized by your presence here?
Life's tough. Get a
There you
helmet,
go.
man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question.
What do you have to say to the
Yeah. So that's one of the two things. But like,
She's too pregnant for this, but I don't know what this is.
well, no, like she's like.
Are they implying that they should be like retards or something? Oh, sorry, not the right word. And wear like a fucking helmet?
Well, no. What's happening is this
Because of
person.
their sexuality? That's weird.
No, what's going on is Candace Owens
That's a weird
What's going on is
statement.
Candace Owens is up there to answer questions.
Right.
So then
Yeah,
all of
obviously.
these people come up and they're not really asking questions. They're just saying a statement.
Yeah.
Like they're like,
They're
you know,
spewing their Reddit.
yeah. So, and what she's saying, you know, is like, what do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who are actively feel threatened by you just being here? You know, and that in itself, that is so ridiculous. Like, if you're so threatened by her just being there, then leave. You know,
Yeah.
like,
You got a
Yeah,
problem.
you don't have
Yeah.
to either.
yeah, you know. So, but this is what she has to say.
This is
Like,
what we've come to in our universities. Oh my God, give me safe space.
Life's
Yeah.
tough. Get a helmet, man.
yeah, she says life's tough. Get a helmet. Like,
Oh, there you go. Okay, well I agree with that.
and she's like, I'm too pregnant for this. Like, you know, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know,
And I'm not your mom.
yeah. I'm trying to find that full clip, and I'm having a.
That's right up there with the weirdness of Joe Biden's. You know, poor kids have just as much privilege as white kids, or whatever he said. It's like, oh, that.
Yeah.
I know they were probably thinking something that made sense, but then it came out like, oh shit, you're fucked. Like it came out so bad. It was ridiculously bad.
Well, I also heard that that Joe Biden actually repeated himself again, trying to tell the same story, but he did 2 times over.
The
Which I was
sense
like,
that
oh,
Joe
okay.
Biden makes is like he would see a small child like, she wants the sandwich. What?
What?
What does that mean? I don't. You want the sandwich? Who wants the sandwich? Nobody wants the sandwich.
Well, I mean, depending on what the sandwich is, I don't know what the sandwich is. I don't know
Moving
what the
his leg
context is.
there.
I was
Yeah,
busy
that's
trying to
what
find the
sandwich
stupid video.
I missed
But
it too.
yeah, so if it's a dirty sandwich, I don't want it. So
He just says shit that
Well,
doesn't
the
make any
point
sense.
is,
I swear to God. It's like
Well,
I've
the
done
point
acid
is,
countless
oh,
times,
sorry,
and
go
I
ahead.
still can't make sense of that shit. You know. Like, I would think with a psychedelic mind, I'd be like, oh, fair enough. You know, the Beatles can say, like, cellophane flowers, marshmallow people, and fucking, like, corncob cock fucking little elves or whatever.
Let's
I'd be like,
chill
that
with the
makes sense.
language, please. And,
And then
no,
Biden goes off about something, and I'm like...
It's my show, but...
I don't want to give YouTube any reason to shut us down.
No tasks.
Well, also remember today, Ringo Starr got his driver's license.
Oh, well, in history, not today, but like in history.
I was gonna say Ringo hasn't been driving this whole time.
Yeah, no, for whatever reason, our source saw it
He got
fitting.
fucking knighted and everything else.
Not only to like have it there, but to highlight it. So. But no, speaking of like Kevin McCarthy and all that stuff, like we also have that one. What was he, a congressman or a member of the Senate?
Matt Gaetz was the one that started the whole thing to put.
This whole stream is going off.
No, I'm talking about like the fire alarm thing. You know, like.
Yeah. I can't remember him.
Yeah.
He's a Democrat who actually pulled a fire alarm saying like, if I were to open up the door, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
I gotta do it.
You not a fire alarm.
But like
when
usual,
you
no
own one of those
consequences.
Yeah, I know. Well, also he's black, so you know. Yeah.
Well, also, like, if we did it as a kid, we could be expelled from school. But this guy
you know what I got?
Well,
no, I got fucking suspension for one day. I was trying to fix a Band-Aid on my middle finger, so I used my teeth to, like, grab onto the bottom of the Band-Aid and pull it down. Teacher thought I was flipping him off, so we're like, suspension. I was like, I literally don't know what the middle finger is at that age. I was like, literally trying to fix my Band-Aid.
Sounds about right.
And they were like, nah, you were flipping me off. Go fuck yourself. And I was like,
wow.
Oh, okay.
That's a terrible teacher.
At that young age, you learned right there what flipping me off meant.
Yeah,
I before that, right?
Well, probably just understands that, hey, people don't like it when you do that. Don't know what you're doing, but they don't like it.
So you go figure
I
it out.
got in-house suspension for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Because, not for that, but because when my grandfather died, the kid in school was, like, making fun of me for crying. So I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. I was like, this dude was, like, making fun of me for crying that my grandfather died, first of all. And then they were like, yeah, but you didn't have to go that hard. Apparently, I don't remember it at all, like, physically. But my parents still have the report that says I took a lunch tray and proceeded to beat him in the head with it.
Good.
For a good, like, 2 minutes.
Dude,
before
that's what that kid
deserves.
deserved. If the faculty are not going to come in and step up, you know, because this is the problem. They always punish the victim for some reason. Like, they never punish the instigator. They only punish those who stand up for themselves. You know, like, I have a plethora of stories.
What it is? It's because they're teaching you early not to stand up.
Yeah, I know. Like, I figured that out at an early age. The amount of times I've been suspended, the amount of times I've had Saturday detentions, I've had, you know, normal detentions. I've been removed from it. Like, I got removed from a school district after I got stabbed with a pencil, and they figured it'd be best to just get rid of me because by that time, the majority of all the kids in the school, including some of the faculty, were starting to, you know, get on the bandwagon to make fun of me, to pick on me. And, like, it was just awful.
That's fucked up.
And that was the height of, like, the ADD and zero tolerance. Like, that was,
also, that fucking lead is probably going to stay inside of you for the rest of your life.
Probably. Well, it didn't go that deep. They stabbed me at my hand, and it drew blood, but it didn't break off or anything inside.
Lead didn't break off in your hand.
Yeah, but I still got stabbed, and then I got removed. Like, so I'm just like, you know, this entire time I'm thinking, like, you know, like what lesson are they trying to teach me? Just be a bitch? Hell no.
Yeah.
You know, screw
Sit
these
down
people.
And shut up.
You know?
That's the whole thing.
No, I'm gonna stand up and be loud.
Sheep.
You know?
Yeah.
But we haven't even asked how. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that was all I was saying. You're good.
Yeah. Well, we have other topics here.
Actually, yeah, we do have a few topics, but like we still haven't asked how our Mr. Creek is doing for his week and how Papa.
No, we did. We did,
and the Loon is opted out. The Loon is opted out.
I don't have much to offer.
Yeah.
Other than I'm not engaged. That's about the biggie.
Oh, you're not.
And back in the '60s.
Shit!
No
We're
such
not
thing as crack, just cocaine. No such thing as crack. back in the 60s. Other than those two topics, that's pretty well.
Well, then what did you poop
I'll
out
tell
of?
you something. What did you poop out? It was a balloon full of something.
No. What did you poop out of?
The balloon.
Oh,
If cracks didn't exist, how did you poop? You know? Like, what did you step on the sidewalk to break your mother's back? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
there you go. Anyway, so that's it for me. The rest of
I'm
it's boring.
smelling
work.
what you're stepping in. Yeah.
ew.
It's a terrible way of saying that you know what somebody's talking about. You just be like, yeah, I'm smelling what you're farting. I got it. I get you. Yeah.
Oh, what are you
I
saying?
just
I'm
know
talking
what's in
out
your
of my
shit,
ass?
Yeah.
And then there's all
Yeah, I
these
can
people that
break
think
that
their shit
apart
doesn't
by
stink.
molecule with my nose. A little corn, a little lies, a little. Yeah. I
Oh
get
my
you.
god.
Oh, well, this and that, you know.
A little that. A
Little
little
this,
this.
little that, you know, just
Corn never digest.
You know, I don't know why they called brown eyeing when it should be called pink eyeing. Because if you get enough on your eye to make it brown, then surely you'll get pink eye. You know, an infection will happen. So
Yeah.
The only reason why you got like pink eye is because somebody pooped in your eye.
Well, here's a fun fact. When I was little, I remember in health class they like taught us a way. Like you're supposed to wash your hands after you poop and then brush your teeth or something, but I guess I like fucked it up in my head.
Oh,
So I was
no.
like, I brushed my teeth, then washed my hands. I had like fucking like viruses and stuff when I was little because it was like I brushed my teeth with shit hands.
oh my
So,
goodness.
Like it was bad. So anybody who's listening that is still getting that confused, you need to change it. You
Well, I
wonder
mean,
why
I
people
guess
talk about-
that's a great way to get rid of the minty flavor of toothpaste if you don't like mint.
Wait a minute,
Oh.
you're supposed to wash your hands after you poop?
Great.
I never knew that.
Yeah, There's somebody out there who's like,
I got it.
You mean to tell me?
Got
You mean to tell me I have to wipe
did
the
it
shit
just
off
for
my
you.
hands? I don't just suck it off like a fucking Dippin' Dots or something, you know?
Wait, what is
That's
happening
strange.
over here?
No, I thought it was like one of those dipping sticks. You know, you get the flavor
Oh,
in
a
the
fun
packet.
dip?
You just a fun dip. I thought you just clean your fingers off with your mouth like you
my God.
Oh my
like you ate a
Christ.
fine dinner afterwards or
I'm
something.
not
you know?
eating dinner, I'll tell you that.
Jeez.
Yeah. You
Huh.
just maybe lose my
Long
my
story
answer,
short.
but
Long story short, wash your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All I'm gonna
Yeah.
say.
speaking
Wash
of,
Be
I'll do it from now on, I promise.
Before anything. Don't even rub your
in
eyes.
the words of Chad Daniels, drive safe and don't rape,
yeah.
because you'll get poop on your hands.
Well, speaking of dinner and such, like,
That was fucking awful. Don't rape, you'll get poop on your hands. Like
Next
that's the worst.
segue there.
well, I mean, depending
That's
on what
the-
hole you use,
That's
yeah,
the
you
worst
might.
thing that could happen to you
Yeah.
if you did rape. That's the worst thing that could happen is just poop on the hands. You won't get caught by law enforcement, but poop on the hands? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh-oh,
I mean,
spaghetti.
that's catching them brown-handed, you know. So,
Oh my god. You know
Move
what?
on,
Now I don't
please.
even want my
My God.
picture as a thumbnail.
move on, like
Someone
about.
needs a movement
Now, I
here.
don't
I'm trying.
I don't even
Anyway.
want to rub my eyes after this
We're-
conversation.
Shrimp, lobsters, and crabs and such are literally water
Bugs.
insects.
They're bugged.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
Xander, yeah, we talked about this the other day.
Yeah,
So
no,
my
like,
fiance is a Greek, right? And these oily bastards love bugs, specifically shrimp. She cannot get enough of shrimp with her fucking like Greek diet. I'm like, ugh, it's bugs.
why do you always have to make
It is-
things racial? Like, seriously,
Why are you
like,
gonna make it about a
It's
country?
funnier.
well, no, he's talking. He
But,
said the Greeks are greasy. Like, what the hell?
They come from a place called Greece. That just
I
makes
mean,
sense.
like, you know, you have a point there. No.
My fiance too. I've seen her. She got some greasy hair. No offense. She does,
Oh,
but
God,
I love her the
she's in
same.
Greek.
Yeah. Please refer your hate mail to Creek Alley. Anything,
Yeah.
No,
anything he
it's-
says does not
it's on its
please,
own.
like what's
He stands alone on this one.
does not represent the thoughts and beliefs of the Omni Coalition as a whole. So don't hate us.
We
What
do
if-
believe in independent thought, but
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
cow.
Oh, you have not even
That's
heard
pretty
the word.
independent.
The things,
independent.
the things this man has said, like that was very tame. So-
Anyways,
Yeah.
Okay.
these fucking things she loves eating have an exoskeleton. What else has an exoskeleton? The
Insects.
bug I flipped off my fucking smoker the other day. It's like, that is literally a bug. They have multiple appendages. They look like shit. That might just be a personal belief. I don't like the way they look. I feel like if I saw a shrimp on the street, I'd beat the shit out of it, like as a hate crime. If I saw a shrimp, I would like fucking.
A shrimp that's
I
the
would
same
curb
size as you.
stomp it.
Wait, time.
I think he could take you down.
What kind of shrimp are you talking about? Are you talking about a crustacean or a short person? Because I'm pretty sure calling them a shrimp is like verbally unaccepted?
Oh,
question mark.
you don't like midgets? Is that it?
Oh
No,
my god.
I'm not talking about Home Depot people, which I saw a midget work at Home Depot when I was 6.
What the fuck does Home Depot have to do
When
with
I was
midgets?
6, when I was 6, no, when I was 6 years old, I saw a midget that worked at Home Depot near where I live, and I just assumed that that's where midgets come from. I was like, that's a Home Depot person. They come from Home Depot. That's
Oh my
Home
god,
Depot
you thought they
people.
were like actually like wood elves or something?
Well, to be fair, they
Did
did
they just
hire
come
like
from Home
6
Depot?
midgets,
Oh
and
my
there were a
God.
lot of them. And they would congregate. So I just assumed at 6 that like all small people work at Home Depot. They're Home Depot people. It's weird. But I'm not
I
talking
just saw
about the
Snow
Home
White and the
Depot
Seven
people.
Dwarfs.
That is
No,
a-
that way.
that is
I don't know
a-
what
No,
you think.
That is a
Snow
very
White-
unique stereotype. I've never heard of that. It's
weird.
Snow White and the Home Depot people. You know what I mean? But no, I'm not talking about the Home Depot people. I'm talking about the sea bug that is shrimp. If I saw a human-sized shrimp on the street, I would absolutely like. I would be like Mark Wahlberg. I would just like kick the shit out of him. You know, I wouldn't like it.
Shit on them.
Oh, I would like fucking curb stomp that shrimp.
Well, God help you if it's a
They're
mantis
bug.
shrimp. So,
That means
Okay, so
nothing to
I'm
me.
sorry.
a
Like,
mantis
this is
shrimp
one
has the most
time
powerful
I-
punch in the
I-
animal kingdom.
They haven't met
Dude,
me.
one time I like the insects. Alright? Because crab
Yeah, they're bugs.
legs
Crabs are
Are-
bugs.
fucking awesome. Shrimp taste great. However,
I used to
don't
eat all
like
that, so
lobster.
I'm not just saying it like out of my asshole. Like I don't know. I'm not talking like a man with a paper asshole. I've had these foods before. They do taste good, but at the very end of the day,
It's
that
bugs.
motherfucker is a bug.
Yep.
Well, have you ever had crabs before?
What kind?
Yeah.
I used
the
like
kind
a
you gotta
little
get rid of.
comb. Yeah, there was a little comb with some cream or something. You gotta
It's
get
a
rid of.
bitch to get rid of.
Like
I
a
gotta
week
tell
and a
you.
half. It's awful.
How
yeah.
do you know?
You know?
I've had them before.
Oh my god, I did not even know that. Oh my
Oh, way
Jesus.
before you were born.
Oh, thank God.
Xander's gonna wash his fucking like chair now with a power washer. Be like, ah, sat on it. Crap.
You know, at 19 years old, you're not always sleeping in the cleanest places.
Yeah. I'm not.
Who's more than with who than where?
I'm learning things I didn't want to do.
I love
fucked up.
crab meat. Like
Oh my
I
God.
love crab meat, and I
You
like
love
lobster.
crab.
Not so much, but lobster is just weird to me.
Yeah.
But like crabs and shrimp, I'm cool
To
with.
me,
I don't feel
lobster.
Dude, believe it
Lobster
or
is
not,
always a texture thing. It tastes like eating a fucking feather. It's
believe it or
disgusting.
not, lobsters actually used to be like considered poor people food. Like there was a time where they like
That's weird.
just threw it like to poor people and everything. Like and then it somehow became rich people food. So.
Well,
Like,
salmon.
You know, actually, at one part,
Salmon also used to be
along
poor
the
people
while,
food
like
in the 50s.
pigeons were, like pigeons,
Yeah,
the bird,
pheasants
they
and shit.
yeah. Yeah, that's
They
right. It
call
was a
it
delicacy
pheasant,
in Europe for a while.
Yeah, they call it pheasant now,
nobody
but
wants
it's-
to eat them, but
Ah.
they're everywhere now.
So that's where pheasants are from. Okay.
Yep, they
Yeah.
call
No,
it
no,
pheasant
pheasant's
now,
good.
but
Here's
it's literally
a,
just a
I've had
goddamn
like
pigeon.
soybean, but it's not bad.
a real
Well,
life,
salmon
life
used to be a
experience
poor
about.
people food too.
Yeah.
In the 50s, when my mom was little, she was like, "Oh, my dad would make this shit called salmon pea wiggle, some
What?
stupid name like that."
Ew.
It was salmon in a cream sauce with peas, and that was like the lowest budget food you could make.
Huh.
And now people are paying like an arm and a fucking leg for salmon, and I was like, weird.
Dude, no,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, hold on a second,
Like,
Alex. Hold on. Time
love to eat-
out. Loon was going to say
Really
something.
quick.
What's up?
Oh, anyway.
Why can't
I
we
just
eat
can say
turtle
about foods
anymore?
from rich to poor. My grandfather came from Scotland, where
Nice.
buttermilk was just a staple of what they had over there.
Mm.
When he went to Canada, it was slop. They fed the pigs.
Huh.
He got all.
Yep.
They got all the buttermilk for the family that he wanted for nothing because it was slop. People didn't eat it.
Huh. All right.
So there you go, from good to bad or bad to good.
Tell you what that is. That's thinking smarter.
Yeah. But I brought up all of this water insect things to bring this other subject up because like you probably heard about like all of the fake meat stuff, all of the plant-based stuff, and then now we're getting into bug-based stuff, cricket burgers. All that. Yeah, well, no. Here's the thing. Now, number one, and please, guys, like, let's start trying to like not interrupt each other. Like, humans cannot digest chitlin. When chitlin is the exoskeletons. So, and that's being mashed up. They just throw the crickets in there, mash them up, make them into patties. Well, the majority of those patties are undigestible, and they are actually toxic to humans.
We can't.
So, with that said, hold on. I'm not done with my thought here. With all that said, with all of these, because there are such things, as shellfish allergies. Allergic to crabs, allergic to lobsters and shrimp. And with those being bugs, are we about to see an entire new type of allergy related to eating insects? Because there's...
we did say that the other day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Somebody's gonna bite into this fucking thing and like just die, and it's gonna be like, oh shit, we found something else that we can't eat. But I have seen, those like little packets you find at like novelty stores of like fucking like worms and
mealworms and whatnot.
It says on the back, if you have a shellfish allergy, don't eat this.
There we go.
Anybody with a shellfish allergy, don't eat fucking bugs. I guess. Moral of the story.
Well, no, chitlin is the exoskeleton. You're talking about crawdads.
I also have another point to make here.
But you sucked it out of the chitlin. You don't eat the shell. The shell is the chitlin.
Well, even if you don't eat the shell, the meat is still of a shellfish, though.
Yes, it is.
Like. So
but what I'm saying is, with all the mashed crickets, it has all their exoskeletons, and the undigestible and possibly toxic exoskeletons is mixed in with the cricket burgers, so you might actually be eating something, not only potentially allergies, but actively, no matter what, will be toxining your body. No matter what you are.
I just think people are saying that we should eat bugs more because people are getting lazier about, like quality control.
Oh, nobody counts carbs or any of that,
But the question is, how are we going to feed the world?
Some people do count carbs, but
how the hell is we going to get fed?
Like the amount of food,
eating steak at the end of the day.
The amount of food uneaten in Las Vegas alone is more than enough to solve world hunger. Like the amount of food we throw away, like in Walmart dumpsters, like we are so and not just this country, but like countries all over the world. Like they're talking about ending world hunger. Well, we have plenty of food we literally just throw away. Let's not send that, but we make an excess. We can certainly,
It would certainly help, but it wouldn't.
Actually,
it wouldn't negate
you guys, I have a point to make here.
by any stretch.
But at the same time, by feeding all these people, we're having them reliant on us, and we're feeding them, and then they're making more, and then they're getting hungry. So
Look at how fat.
So when you have animals,
community.
you have animals.
I'm talking about I'm talking about feeding people in like Zimbabwe or whatever. Like we're more hurting them than helping them. So
I have a point to make here too, because I've been hearing about this. A lot of this goes into order, but it also goes into what we're talking about with.
You're breaking in and out, Alice. It goes into what?
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was gonna say is that lately, with all the illegal immigrants,
you're still breaking in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can now. Yeah, I want to hear this.
So tuberculosis is actually could be spread from human to animal. And down in Texas, with the inflow of illegal immigration, we have these people who have this they have what is that called again? The blood in the. Why am I having a brain fart? I just said it too.
Well, I do know what you're talking about.
The blood in the lungs.
Oh, okay.
Pneumonia or.
No, not pneumonia, but
that's fluid.
Starts with a T.
It was a fluid, so.
Yeah.
No, it starts with a T.
Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis. Thank you.
Yeah.
You said that earlier.
People are coming into the United States with tuberculosis.
Oh man.
And they're and it's
immune to the certain antibiotics that can help them.
What do you want to
And
bet that they
that.
were intentionally
But what
infected
they're
with that
doing-
one in order to push more mask mandates and another vaccine and shit?
No,
Like-
no, no, no,
I
no,
saw
that's not
that
where
in
I'm
El
going.
Paso.
What
Speaking
I'm
of
saying
Texas,
is that they've
I
had
did
to
see that
kill a
person.
shit ton, a bunch of cattle, because those people who illegally come in have given tuberculosis to the cattle,
Oh,
to the
man.
beef. And it can, it can transfer from human to animal,
Yeah.
animal to human.
Interspecies.
And they've been killing off a lot of beef, and this is why a lot of the prices of beef is going up, is because of these illegal immigrants coming in and spreading it, not
Wow.
just to other people, but to cattle and stuff.
What went and pissed me off was coming back from England. I had to go through El Paso, Texas. And they were bringing all these illegals without papers, without fucking anything.
No.
Up at this other checkpoint, and they would just go through, get on a unmarked plane and go to wherever they're going.
Yeah.
And then as a U.S. citizen, I had to sit there for fucking 4 hours just wanting a goddamn cigarette. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, if I didn't have any papers, you'd just fucking send me through. So, and the guy was like, listen, buddy, I've already heard enough about it. I was like, fair enough, but holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is going on in this country? Just in general. I was going to say something more
Height
about
of
that.
COVID,
but
you
just
know,
in
couldn't
general.
go to work, but welcome them in. Just come on in. No test, nothing. Same
Xander,
thing.
is that your dad next to you? Is that
Yeah.
that
Yes,
dad?
it is. It's
Yeah,
the Golden
all right.
Balloon.
First of all, they got
It's
to live
top
with
of-
the best generation in the goddamn world. That's when Americans were for Americans, and the country actually took care of itself. Nowadays,
No, it's crazy.
we feel like, oh, we got to do it for everybody else because
Except
we
for
did
us.
wrong.
Like,
Except for us. No, oh, we did everybody else wrong. No, we didn't. We fucking took care of ourselves. Number one, fucking bleh. And that's how it should be. Every other country does that still to
Yeah.
this day. You take care of your country.
like,
Not America. We have to feel bad for some reason.
but see,
over
like, that's
guilty,
a lesson.
Guilty from our success.
That's a lesson that, like, because
Guilty
that's not
from
just
our
how
success.
countries
Great way to
should
put it.
run, but that's how people should be. Period. Like, this is a lesson I learned over a
No,
while.
it should
But
not
like,
be like this, though. This is
see,
going
here's the
too
thing:
far.
if all you
It's
do
going
is
ridiculous.
give, and you don't help yourself, then eventually you'll run out. You have to make sure the homeland is all right, and then you can help other people. Then you share
Exactly.
the bounty.
America first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I had a thing for Trump, is because he specifically said that America first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care of us first. This is like our main thing. Like, if you're an American citizen. I don't care how you got here. That's great. That's whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look into your past and be like, you know.
Yeah. No. Like
Yeah,
this
no.
is supposed to be the
Oh,
land of
okay.
opportunity.
But
You
it
know.
should be. Yeah. This
Most
is
of
the
us are
land
already
of hope.
immigrants.
This is the land
So,
of
I mean,
America.
like,
This is the
one way
land
or
of hope.
another.
My great grandparents had to change their name to come on a fucking boat here
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
start a
my
life.
parents did too. My
And
grandparents, my
I'm
great
so glad
grandparents
they
did
did.
too.
I'm so glad that they did. But that was also, again, a time in this country where the mindset was completely different. It was that white picket fence, Dennis the Menace ass looking houses, goddamn 57
You know,
Chevy,
Beaver.
doing good for yourself. And now everybody, instead of working for a living or doing anything, they're like, oh, well, it's only a petty crime if I fucking steal this much.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be stealing anything. You should be like, hey, I'll go out and work for that. That'll be fun. And then it's more enjoyable.
Yeah, well, no one's gonna do that anymore.
You know,
especially-
here's the
Here you
thing.
go. Here you go.
Like my
Exactly
music
what you're
instrument,
talking
real
about.
quick.
After
Really
World War.
quick.
Go ahead.
I have a bass guitar that costs $3,000.
Wow.
I have not let a single scratch happen to that thing. It's
No.
from the 60s, so
Yeah.
of course.
Ooh,
Hold on.
awesome.
But
The
I
little one's
haven't
trying
let
to
it
say
sit
something. Hold
beside
on.
Okay, go ahead,
You know
finish
why? Is because I worked for it. I earned it.
Yeah.
If I were to just steal it, then I wouldn't care what happens to it. I'd let it get destroyed or broken
Yeah.
or something of that nature. But I feel like that's where we've gone so far off, is people just let things go to shit because nobody's working for it, nobody's earning it, nobody's having this feeling of like, I did so much for that, and I'm so glad to have it.
Yeah.
Now you get it handed to you. It's fine.
And people
Fuck
are
it.
looking for the easy road. How
Yeah.
to make the quick buck, how to
Yeah.
make it easy.
Yeah.
You know, instead of getting out there and doing it right.
Everybody's caught up in the rat race. But what was it? You were going to say something about after World War II?
Oh, yeah. Exactly what you're talking about, white picket fences. After World War II, when I was born...
Nuclear family.
That was the ideal. You know, never let your kids have to go through what we just did.
Exactly.
Let's make the world better, make it safe. And what did they do? They raised a bunch of us that turned on them.
Yeah.
Vietnam War and striking against them and everything else. And, you know, so it kind of backfired in their face. And then the whole movement, the Marxist movement came out of that, out of the 60s. And it's a mess.
And then now the world is populated with a whole bunch of butterballs, you know?
But even that generation,
not only
instead of protesting against war, we protest against work.
Yeah.
It's like, where did you go that fucking south?
Oh, no,
And instead of
like we
not
just
like
want people
raping
to
and fucking killing and all that. No, we're protesting because I have to go out and fucking do something for 8
Dude,
hours.
you saw that video?
Oh, you talk mean to me. You shouldn't be here. Get out. You're talking mean. What the hell?
Have you seen that video of
Give me a safe space.
Have you seen that one video about that one Starbucks barista? Have you seen that one video? Have you seen that one video? Have you seen that one video about that one Starbucks barista crying like on TikTok, like, "Oh my God, they're gonna make me work 6 hours a day." It's like, bro, you're in an air-conditioned like room. Shut up. You know, you think that's hard? Go be a roofer. You know, like go dig a ditch, go build something, like do some actual work, and then you'll have something to cry about. You know.
So I literally work outside most days with galvanized steel, which is reflective.
Yeah.
And I had this fucking kid on the military base. He was like, "You guys need to wear a mask." I was like, "It's 102 out. I'm working with steel. I'm lifting fucking 90 pounds every 2 goddamn seconds." I was like, "You want me to wear a mask this entire time?" I was like, "No, absolutely not." And they
it's
were
ridiculous.
like, "Well, you can do that, but I'm going to go in my fucking air-conditioned office." I was like, "Yeah."
Well, they
you do
want us
that.
all to be like China and wear masks.
Yeah.
Back down, be quiet, and don't protest.
Yep.
Yep. Well, you know, why do you think they put what's that shit into the fucking water?
Fluoride.
Fluoride. Yeah, fluoride.
Yeah.
And they also do it to you when you go to the dentist.
Yeah. Yeah, they put fluoride on me when I went to the dentist. They told me not to rinse it or anything like that.
But no, I talked about this before, how a certain city, not Wisconsin.
You're breaking up again.
Goddamn, I really hate when my phone does this.
Well, maybe you should stop dropping your phone.
Well, shut up. I'll drop my phone when I want to. But no, there was a story that it was back in... God, it was before I was born or around the time I was born. It was back in the 80s or 70s, where a certain town in Minnesota
You're cutting in and out again.
I believe. Brainerd, Minnesota, where they refused to have put fluoride into their water system. And the government actually cut them off from stuff coming in and out, like imports, exports, everything. They cut them off because they wouldn't put fluoride in their water.
Wow. That's the actions of a dictatorship.
I believe it was like Brainerd, Minnesota.
How do you
my
spell
home
that?
state. Brainerd. B-R-A-I-N-E-R-D or A-R-D. I can't remember how you spell Brainerd. But Brainerd, Minnesota. Like brain bird.
I found it.
Yeah, but apparently they said no to it, and for like 3 weeks, the government shut them off.
This shit would not be acceptable at that point.
They cut them off from everything for not putting fluoride in their water.
Huh.
It's a crazy story.
Oh, I see. 1969. Brainerd, Minnesota, forced to fluoridate by state. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they got cut off until they did.
Wow, that is evil. That is downright evil.
Dude, yeah. One city actually stood up to them.
And see, like, the whole reason...
What they did is they said there's no imports or exports coming.
And see, like, you know, here's the thing. The whole reason why there is fluoride in our water, or fluoride in our water, is for tooth, you know, thing. Like, you know, they're so worried about our oral health that they're going to shut an entire city out of, you know, commerce. And, you know, that makes no sense. No, because fluoride is a poison.
That tap water,
you know?
And my teeth are not doing great. Okay? Like...
Yep.
I drink tap water. If anything, I think the tap water is maybe making.
Oh yeah, well, like fluoride was used by the Nazis on the Jews during the Holocaust to keep them, you know, easier to control. Fluoride.
It's
yeah, and fluoride has a lot of heavy metals in it, and ever since like the mandate of fluorinating our water and everything, the amount of like Alzheimer's, which is brought up by like, you know, metals in the brain and whatnot, skyrocketed. Fluoridating water caused an increase in Alzheimer's and other brain problems. Like,
it's getting rid of a generation that would have known much more than they should have.
Exactly.
So I feel like it's calculated.
The big question
my
is, all
grandmother,
water has got fluoride in it?
Probably.
My grandmother,
all tap water
born
is
in
fluoride.
Yeah, and all water comes from a tap. You know?
Look up one of the main ingredients that fluoride's in is in the antidepressant Depakote.
It's getting rid of the best generation.
Yeah, Depakote.
Because
dude,
they know
have like. Well, no, it's to dull down. That's what they did in Nazi Germany. They fluoridated the water system to dull down and docile them, where they wouldn't they're just like, make you lethargic.
Yep.
Yep. Play weird background music. Take your pills every day. Fucking.
Yep. Take your pills. Do your thing.
Yeah, just walk around in circles.
Dude, when I had to take Depakote because I was misdiagnosed for 17 years they gave me Depakote for a good portion of that. I ended up losing my hair. And my hair is fine now, but like it's a lot thinner and not like what it used to be. And also, why I have no eyebrows.
I was wondering, but I didn't want to say nothing.
Well, no, Dad likes to make fun of my lack of eyebrows.
I love you.
So
I would never.
Well, I thought you burnt them off in a fire, knowing you know. Oh.
It was
no, I didn't burn them off.
Iron mishap. She was making flavored waffles, and it just it went awry.
I mean, dude, you never underestimate the power of Alice. That could actually happen.
Yeah.
Like.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, it's like that lady I saw in Vegas that like she tripped on her fucking suitcase. That was so funny. I looked behind me and she just absolutely ate shit on her suitcase. And this music that we were listening to kept going. And my fiance was pissing me because I looked at this girl who just hit the ground, fucking hammered, and I was like, "We've struck a berg!"
Oh
like
my
it was
God.
Titanic. The music kept going, and she was like, "Gone! You don't say that out loud." I was like, "What?" It's like she just fucking tumble. It was funny. It was like a little private joke just for me. Nobody else exactly saw her go down, so I was like, "Oh, that was God's little joke just for me. That was nice." Like that one time I saw a baby fall out of a carriage.
Oh no.
That was hilarious. Ooh. This mom just kept walking too. She didn't even know. This baby like fell out of the crib, and she just kept fucking walking. And I was just laughing. I was like, "What the fuck?" Wow. So I had to go like tap on her shoulder. I was like, "Hey,
you dropped something."
Yeah, you dropped this, and it was a baby. I was like, "Yep, we struck a berg, but we kept going."
Well, that reminds me of that. Like that reminds me of that one time. Like you know, dude, incredibly overweight lady gave birth while on the toilet. Didn't even know she was pregnant.
Oh man.
So it's like, "Oh, did you drop this?" You know, like
that might have been my mom because my dad always calls me a shithead. So.
Wow, that was you.
Might have been me. Yeah.
How long ago was this, Xander?
I don't remember. Let me look that up.
Well, I was only born yesterday, so.
Oh God. Well then, God, you've.
I think this has happened multiple times.
You've aged.
You're
fucking
bald. Yes.
You're bald. You're racist. That's the definition of old soul. There you go. You're instantly born and you're just a bald man from the Bronx complaining about certain kinds of people.
Bald man from the Bronx.
You come out of the vagina and you're just like, a deep dish. What is it? Disgusting.
Oh my god.
Deep dish is gross, though. Deep dish pizza is disgusting. I hate deep dish.
Hey, now I like deep dish.
No, deep dish seems like somebody in the past looked at the recipe that said pizza pie, and they took it too literally.
No. Deep dish is a pizza cake. It's a piece of cake.
No.
Oh.
Nope. You want that thin sliced, fold it in half with the grease running down, sort of New York pizza.
Yep.
That's pizza. And then there's pizza cake, which is deep dish.
That's a piece of Brooklyn pie right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Alice knows what I'm talking about. And then you put some crushed red peppers and some Parmesan cheese on top of it, you're fucking all set.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, do you hear how fucking East Coasting he sounded right there?
Yeah, well, Massachusetts boy, anybody can tell. You want to dox me? Here we go. I'll dox myself. I live in Rhode Island at 325 fucking Omni Coalition Way. At my fucking zip code is 7521. That's got to be somebody's house though, not mine. But still, that's fuck. I just doxed
way off topic.
Accidentally doxing somebody that we don't even know exists.
Somebody over pizza too. Over pizza.
Oh my god.
You accidentally got doxed over pizza.
Dude, the Chicago pizza's good, but I just don't like when they, like the deep dish. I don't like how they put the sauce on top and everything else.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so gross when they put the sauce on top.
I agree with that. At least the cheese should be the top. So
it's like eating fucking raw ingredients, and then you get into like the middle, and it just it's like a mouthful of fucking dough. Come on,
undercooked pizza's terrible.
Yeah.
Nope. A thin fucking New York slice, the crispy crust, and you dip that crust in ranch or blue cheese. Oh.
Perfecto.
It is perfecto.
Well, I don't like. I'm very picky with my blue cheese.
Me too.
God, you're just all over the place today.
Yeah.
My God, Alice, if I wasn't engaged, I'd ask you out based off your blue cheese fucking.
Well, she has a boyfriend currently.
Yeah. Who likes tonetta, by the way? He was.
He locked me outside the door because I'm being too low with my show. So.
Well, you're not playing tonetta, that's why.
Oh my god.
No, goddamn tonetta.
I could have lived the rest of my life without knowing what that was.
I'm glad you guys all know who that is now.
Oh, dude, I could live without knowing who that is, but now that I've seen it,
pizza doesn't look bad, but it probably tastes like shit.
Oh yeah, no. Are you looking at these pictures? Look at that. That looks delicious.
Too much cheese. That cheese is like, you know those fucking like mozzarella sticks where you almost like choke to death on it?
Well,
you're
like supposed to chew it, dude. You're not supposed to eat them like.
I don't want to chew on a piece of cheese for fucking 40 minutes. That's the problem.
No, I don't either. That's why I don't like mozzarella sticks.
Exactly. That's the smaller.
It doesn't matter where you get them from.
Yeah.
They all taste like crap to me.
Yeah. People love stringy fucking cheese.
So I take it for you guys fondue
is
out.
Like, fuck me, dude. I'm gonna fucking like throw to death on a piece of cheese. And do I want that on my headstone? No. I'd rather say like he overdosed on fucking like baby aspirins. That'd be less embarrassing.
That would be actually like pretty impressive to overdose on baby aspirin. Like, could you physically like do that? Like,
oh god, my niece does not.
Well, yeah, but like, is there enough room to in the stomach to contain enough baby aspirin to make an overdose? Huh.
I know when I was like 12, my dad was an avid drinker. And he kept taking like regular Bayer aspirins, not the baby ones, but the regular ones. And just one night, he was sitting there minding his P's and Q's, and he threw up like a bucket of blood. I was like,
oh god.
I was like, I probably shouldn't be watching this. So I went outside at like 12 and stole one of his cigarettes. Welcome to the 50s.
Burn a hole in your stomach.
Yeah, it is true.
You know, I had like the embodiment of the 50s. Ah, shit, Dad might be dying. Go ahead and smoke. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Need that tobacco hit kick, you know?
Don't. Oh, is it a fucking strawberry pizza? What in Christ's name is that?
That's a strawberry dessert pizza from a cake mix.
God, that sounds terrible.
No, it's a cake. It's cake.
Oh, it's all sweet.
Yeah.
It's not pizza dough then?
No, it's cake dough.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I'm gonna fucking puke. That looks fucking terrible. Oh, what is even the more ones people have made?
Actually, I would eat a strawberry pizza that had pineapple.
I would not.
Yeah.
I would rather eat a bum's ass through a park bench before I fucking eat anything like that.
That is absolutely disgusting.
He's anti-pineapple.
Well, we can arrange it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
No, we can't.
Dude, strawberries and pineapple on a pizza would actually be good. Like,
No.
I could even say, like, to boot, like, put some cherry on.
Well, let's slap some peanut butter on it. Let's slap some fucking yogurt.
I mean,
And
actually,
If we're gonna go that far, why not add anything to pizza? Oh, let's add some fucking like big streamy shit onto a pizza. That'd be good.
peanut
That'd be
butter
good.
pizza.
Dude, have you actually put peanut butter on a hamburger?
I want to try that. Ooh.
Dude, it is so
Yo,
freaking good.
How about a peanut butter?
on
How about a peanut butter
hamburger?
pizza with sliced bananas, kiwi, and strawberry? In what appears to be raisins too.
I would actually try it.
I would too.
I would rather switch places with my ancestors and be in the Holocaust. So, hey, great grandma fucking Govindavid or whatever the hell her name was, let's trade. You can eat some kiwi on a fucking nice hot steaming pie, and I'll just get burned alive. I think that's a fair trade. I do not want to eat a fucking kiwi fucking crumble or whatever people call it, whatever hipsters might call it. No, not good.
Oh my god.
This looks like it's moldy. Peanut butter,
put some
banana,
kiwi
and
in
chocolate
chocolate.
chips with marshmallows. Pizza.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for a
That
pizza.
is the actual definition of fuck pie. That's disgusting.
That's the definition of just shoot me in the head.
Yikes,
That's
guys.
Take me out in the backyard and shoot me in the head like a fucking horse with a broken leg, you know? Not eating it.
Strawberry, kiwi, and pineapple and cherry.
What in Christ's name is that thing? Yeah, you had your... Yeah, there you go. What is that?
That's like a pull apart crust type thing.
The way that the pepper... the way that the pineapple looks with the cherry in it, I would call that a nippleopolis.
That's not a pineapple. That's just the crust.
Well, it looks like a
No,
nipple still.
it's like this. It's like the burger crust pizza. Like
That also looks
or the
like
hot
shit.
dog crust pizza.
Why are people doing so much fucked up shit
say?
to a pizza? Can't you
Oh my
just
God.
goddamn enjoy cheese and pepperoni? Why do we have to do this? Why are we doing this? Doesn't make any sense. It's fine. Cheese
Dude,
and
you should
pepperoni.
try the baked potato pizza.
Nope.
Dude.
Nope.
There's a
Speaking
baked
of
potato
lobsters.
with broccoli on it. that is
Yeah.
Doug
freaking
pizza, yeah.
awesome.
This is a delicious
cheddar
bug
cheese.
fucking pizza.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, dude, yeah, no.
Like a cookie.
That is
Yeah.
little Debbie's
It-
crotch.
It's a variety. Like they have different toppings on the sections. It looks like a variety pizza with dessert in the middle. That's interesting.
Look at the jelly beans, like it's goddamn fucking Charlie Brown's
God.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Like,
I
oh,
wouldn't
look
do
at
it.
the
What
popcorn
is
too.
this? Why? Like, burgers with
Why?
nuggets and fried
Those are
pizza.
soybeans.
Any Italian heritage I had just fucking like shriveled up into a fucking like
Kiwi
thing and just died. I just-
We're all a little bit of everything.
This show has completely gone off the rails. So,
All right,
oh my goodness.
I
Like,
smoked,
yeah,
like-
we've gotten to the food.
I've smoked an entire fucking cone, and none of this looks appetizing. So if I'm fucking stoned and none of this looks, oh, raw hamburger fucking pizza, delicious, yeah.
No,
Might
that's
as well just-
that's Cheetos.
That's
Oh,
Cheetos?
that's Cheetos.
Yeah, it's a flaming hot Cheetos.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
What was it called? You used to be able to order in a restaurant raw ground beef with a raw
Steak tartare?
tartare. Yeah. with
Yeah.
a raw
I
game
still,
in
I'll
Yeah.
tell you,
it. God.
my mom told me about it in the 60s, how whenever they would make like certain foods, they'd take a little of the hamburger and put some salt on it and eat it.
Yeah.
I do that. And my mom's like, well, it's not the same as it was in my youth. I was like, oh, well, fuck you then. I should still be able to eat it.
Dang.
If I get sick from it, then I'll just sue the shit out of the beef company.
Well, we are
Whoever
2 minutes
the-
until the
yeah.
end, so why don't we wrap this show up here?
Yeah, we went to
Bury
food,
this
like,
baby.
Like all those pizzas.
I don't know.
boop.
Oh, I don't want any one of those pizzas.
Copyright. Dude, stop it.
I may kill myself because
Let's not
I
do
saw
that,
you on a fucking pizza.
Let's not ever say that again, Creek, please. Like, seriously.
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Yes!
I don't care what anyone.
Yes!
No.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Yeah. Well, you know, well, we got a 50-50 vote here.
Nope.
We're impasse here.
Huh.
Nope. It's fucked up.
But-
What is so wrong with cheese and pepperoni?
Nothing.
We really
but
are.
add
We were
pineapple
so
to it.
bored. We were so bored
But
with
some
cheese
people-
and pepperoni.
Anyway, let's get back to wrapping up this show. We're almost on the hour here.
Alrighty.
Yep. Welcome to, and thank you for joining the Kicking the Peanut and Cracking the Corn.
Yep.
I am the lovely Alice of Who.
I'm Mayo Xander.
Quick
Say your names, boy.
Creek.
Golden Loon.
All right.
Thank you for joining the crazy story of
The
I
peanut.
think we might have to actually,
Who
like,
knows what we
full
talked about
outlet.
today?
Wait,
Well, we spoke
Dude, I
about,
don't-
like, I don't even remember. I just remember the
to-
pieces.
well,
Yeah.
Oh, and shrimp
yeah,
and
we never
lobsters
even
and all that
talked about
stuff.
Marcy in
Kevin
the beginning.
McCarthy.
Yeah.
We never even talked really much about Kevin McCarthy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We talked about food,
Didn't wanna.
and that's all that's awesome.
Hey, it
However
goes
you
where
like
it's
your
gonna go.
pizza, eat it the way you like it, and be cool, stay in school, and don't do drugs.
Drugs.